Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Pastor KZ. Let me start off by giving you some encouraging words. It's okay to dream big. It's okay, but it's okay if you decide to go in another direction with your life. But one thing for sure, never be afraid to step out on faith. Never be afraid to step out on faith. It ain't going to happen for you if you don't step out. Go ahead, make that move. Now, today I want to give you some food for thought. It's always Food for Thought Friday here at the All About Favorite channel. And the question is, I asked you a question yesterday, so I'm going to end the week with a question. Do you have a bucket list? Do you have a bucket list? I want you to try this. Close your eyes just for a moment, and I want you to begin to say in your spirit, before I leave this earth, I want to do blank. Before I leave this earth, I want to do blank. Either you want to travel somewhere, whatever it may be, but use your creative mind and just visualize yourself doing that thing you always dreamed of doing, or traveling to that place you always wanted to travel to. But always remember, it's got to be something you want to do before you leave this earth. Now, I want to say this to you. Some people ask the question, what is the purpose of a bucket list? Well, to me, a bucket list serves basically as the same thing as when you do your vision boards. It's the same thing. It's a tool. It is like a roadmap. It gives you inspiration. It lets you put your goals on it, and you can check these goals off. That's what the list is. The purpose will help you reflect on your goals, things in your life, and it gives you something to look forward to and to work towards obtaining. Y'all got to live your best life. Don't live your life and then when you get older or you get sick or something happens to your mobility or something and you say, I wish I could have, or I should have, or I had the opportunity to do this and that and I let it pass me by. One of the sad things is I knew a lady once, God rest her soul, and she used to always talk about, she subscribed to travel magazines. And she said, Pastor, I always wanted to travel. I wanted to go to Israel. I wanted to go to Africa. I wanted to go to Paris. She was naming all these things. And she always had aspirations to do this. And this woman told me something that I just couldn't hardly believe. She's saying, do you know something? I've never been out of the state of Florida. She said, but this is going to really get you, Pastor. I've never actually left the city in which I was born all my life. And this lady transitioned and she was in her late 50s, early 60s. And one of her nieces told me, she said, Pastor, do you know my auntie had all of these just stacks and stacks of travel magazines? I said, really? And she said, yeah. I wonder what they were for. I said, because your auntie shared with me that she always wanted to travel, but she spent the majority of her life raising her grandchildren and just being, a caregiver for others. And her niece, she said, it just made me sad, and she said it made me cry because I never knew auntie, had dreams of traveling. So what I'm saying to you today is live out some of your dreams. Create for yourself a bucket list. It's not going to hurt anything. And it can be something as simple as I want to learn how to knit. I want to know how to crochet, or I want to learn how to swim. Whatever it may be. That's why when I see people in their 80s and 90s, this lady was 90 some years old, and she walked across the stage and got her high school diploma. And she had children and grandchildren there, and they're like, I don't get what the purpose of this was. And you know what that lady said? She said, because it is the dream I always had. I am a 90-year-old woman, and I always wanted to accomplish getting my high school diploma and to walk across a stage and get it. So It's okay to dream. It doesn't matter about your age. You're never too old to dream big. You're never too old. Because, the word of God say he will give you the desires of your heart. He's not just going to supply your need, but he'll also give you some things you want. So the bucket list acts as just a roadmap. Don't spend your life sitting around saying what you wish you could do and thinking about it and saying, well, it's never going to happen. I don't have the money for it. I'm too old. What's the purpose? You always wanted to do something. Go out. Try it. Step out on faith. And you know something else? Nothing is impossible with the Most High. Try it. Think about it over the weekend. Write out a bucket list this weekend for those of you who don't have one. Also, start getting focused and start looking at your life so you can have a better quality of life. Because remember, your self-care is the best care. And some people say, well, Pastor K, I got a comment, I think, last week. Isn't that being selfish and we're not supposed to be selfish? Listen, it's not selfish to do some of the things you want in life. That's okay to want better. It's okay to want to try some other things. And it's also okay to be still sometime. Some of you are busy. It's okay if all your dream is or your bucket list is to go and check into your resort and spend a week there and just do simply nothing. That's okay. Because you know what? If you don't take care of yourself, how in the world you going to be able to take care of anybody else? Self-care is the best care. Whatever you do, you prioritize your peace of mind and live well and be happy. At the end of the video, comment, like, and share the video. Thumbs up for me. Lots of thumbs up. Please tell other people. Direct them to the YouTube channel to watch the videos. It will benefit you, and I know something I will talk about one of these days, you will say, she spoke directly to me. All Pastor KZ wants you to do is feel empowered, be encouraged, and no matter what you're going through, things will turn around. It'll turn around. What you're going through is a temporary thing. It ain't there to stay. Keep your head up. Love on yourself, most of all. Have a wonderful day.